welcome to That's Based. Happy Monday. I'm your host, as always, Caleb Salvatore, reporting. No, happy Wednesday. Sorry, my bad. I'm your host, as always, Caleb Salvatore, reporting from somewhere underground. We're laughing our way through the end of days, brought to you by Outlaw Streamers and Live 365 on Chris Baker Radio, along with our friends over at Blood of Tyrants Wines. If you head over to drinkbloodofTyrants.com and use the promo code BASED, like the title of the show, BASED, you'll save 10% off your order at the checkout. They got two types of wine, both red and white, along with the Liquid Freedom energy drink. And if you use the promo code BASED right now, BASED, like the title of the show, at the checkout at drinkbloodofTyrants.com, you're going to save 10% off your order at the checkout. One more time, drinkbloodofTyrants.com, promo code BASED. You'll save yourself 10% off your order at the checkout. It is Unsolicited Advice. Stockholm Mia, the red face of white supremacy, has scoured the internet, and she's found some folks that need some help, but they don't want it from us. Thus, the unsolicited portion of the title. What do we got going on this week? Anything special? Anything the audience needs to?
Got a very unlucky person with a 4-leaf clover.
All right. That's the one I opened first. Remember, I haven't read any of these. I'm going in blind. She picks them and sends them to me about 10 minutes before we go on, so there's no cheating.
This one is truly ridiculous.
Who's the ridiculous one?
The person making the post.
Okay. Throwaway 070607. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend over 4-leaf clovers? Throwaway because my now ex knows of my main account. Some background: I, female 21, and my now ex-girlfriend, female 22. Lesbians. Probably lots of violence there. Had been together for 2 years, and last spring we decided to go on a 4-leaf clover hunting date. She didn't find any, and I found 3 of them. Ever since I was young, I've had special luck with finding them. I have a collection of them. Actually, I find them without even looking. M, my ex, has also been searching for 4-leaf clovers ever since she was young. She's never found one, ever. Seriously? So, have you ever found a 4-leaf clover?
No.
I think I have.
I mean, I've never really looked.
I've never sought them out, yeah.
I've never had a big thing for 4-leaf clovers.
I seem to remember my grandma picking one up off the ground and giving me one when I was a kid, but I didn't think it was a big deal. I guess to some people it is.
Yeah.
So naturally, I brag about it. It's always been like a fun little playful thing between us. I'm just luckier than her, I guess. Anyway, to yesterday, the problem. We went on our 4-leaf clover date. Again, within the first 10 minutes, she finds her first ever 4-leaf clover. We cheer and I take her picture with it. I'm happy for her, but I'm also upset because I wanted to be the one who found the first one. It's my thing. Okay. We keep looking for another 10 minutes and I find one, so I hate life a little less. I found another. She cheers for me and we move on. Looking at different clover patches. This is where everything goes to actual hell for me. I hear her yell excitedly, and I think she's just found another one. I tell her cool and move on. She runs up to me and shows me a fucking 6-leaf clover. I just stare at her. I didn't know they made those. Says I just stare at her. I grab it out of her hand. What the fuck does someone who's never found a 4-leaf clover find a 6-leaf clover? Oh, how does someone? Those odds are literally insane. I looked at it closely to make sure she's not either lying just to get at me. Yes, because that's how she wants to hurt you.
Well, someone like this, I could...
Well, I'll tell you what. Spoiler alert, folks. This is a lesbian couple in an argument. There's a 73% chance it ends with a bloody nose. I'm just You want to talk about playing the odds here? Those are the odds, statistically speaking. As I look at it, or that she's not stupid, and it's actually just 2 clovers stuck together or something. But no, it's actually a 6-leaf clover. I'm actually so pissed. Why did she get to find it? Hello? Who finds a 6-leaf clover? All caps.
You're missing all the question marks.
There are hundreds of question marks.
Hello?
So anyway, I tell her that's insane and I'm taking it. She gets sad and says, nuh-uh, she found it. It's hers. We start arguing about who deserves the clover. I grab a hammer, hit her upside the head, and dump her body in the creek. I added that part in there. I tell her I do because I'm a veteran clover hunter and deserve this to be in my collection. A veteran. Do you think that this person gets like VA benefits as a veteran clover hunter? Do you get like 10% off at Lowe's when you go in there to buy your aerosol can that you want to huff? She goes on about it being sentimental or something. She does that stupid manipulation tactic where she starts fucking crying to make me feel bad. Oh, yes. It's bullshit, honestly. I tell her to suck it up. I'm keeping the clover. She huffs and wanders off to the car in tears. Whatever. She was being ridiculous. She was being ridiculous. Oh, my goodness. That manipulation tactic. Listen, there are absolutely women who cry to manipulate you. However, you're just being a bitch. It ain't any deeper than this. Oh my God, how long does this go on for?
Part of it is an update.
Do I need to read the update?
No, not really. I can just tell you.
Okay. I take my time, look around for some more, find 2 more clovers. This person's whole personality is centered around clovers. Like, I thought the people that listened to Jelly Roll and their whole personality was the fact that they don't do meth anymore were obnoxious. This is even worse. Take my time and look around. I mean, you can't do anything with this. It's not an accomplishment. You find something that grows out of the ground.
She's gonna have some like childhood trauma or something to be that obsessed with like 4-leaf.
How old are these people?
20s, I think.
21. They're just losers. She's on Reddit, so she's probably not.
Probably autistic.
I guarantee it. I got bored and decided to leave and to see if she's done pouting. She sat in the fucking back seats with her arms crossed. I tell her to stop being dramatic, get into the front seat. She fucking snaps. Starts screaming, calling me all sorts of nasty names. Said I'm manipulative, controlling, and all kinds of other bullshit. It's not bullshit. You bullied her out of a clover because you're obviously somebody failed to raise you, that you're not entitled to other people's shit just because you feel like you should. How much you want to bet this person's a communist? I'm entitled to your shit because I feel like I should be. Kill yourself. You're entitled to eat a bullet.
Kill your fucking selves.
You're entitled to go to your ceiling fan, find a bed sheet, wrap it around your neck, and do the world a favor. That's what you're entitled to do. Nothing more, nothing less. She starts screaming, calling me all nasty. I've never been in my entire fucking life called any of these words. Well, you know what? Maybe somebody shoulda, because you sure sound like one. So I'm not sure where she got it from. I just looked at her while she screamed and hit the back of my seat. She finished screaming like an idiot, and I let a few minutes of silence go by. She asked me if I was going to say anything. I shrugged at her because, like, what does she want from me? She told me to go fuck myself and to take her home. I shrugged again, pulled out with her in the back seat. She lives a decent drive from the park where we went clover picking, so the car ride was tense and awkward. She would just randomly sniffle, and it started to get on my nerves, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hear her bitch anymore. About 15 minutes into our ride, I decided I couldn't have this anymore. This isn't the first time this has happened. That's what it says. Happened. She is so selfish and never lets me have anything to my... You stole her shit! She's selfish. I felt that I should have it. It's not fair. She's the selfish one. Okay. Never lets me have anything to myself, never listens to my side of things. She always does some type of crying shit and then says she just wants me to be nice to her, which I am, question marks. I don't know. So anyway, we're 15 minutes into the ride and I speak up and I tell her I think we need to break up. She lets out a noise like scoffing at me and I didn't like that, so I just decided to give it to her. I told her how I think she should have given me the clover because it was the right thing to do. And she is incredibly selfish for not wanting to give it up and see me happy. This person has to be a communist to write a sentence like that and not realize the irony in it. She stayed silent until we got to her house. As she was getting out of the car, she told me that I'm the biggest asshole she's ever encountered, and she can't believe she let herself love me, blah, blah, blah. I'm not an asshole. I don't think I am. I told my friend about this. He thinks we're both assholes. So I don't know. I need more opinions. Well, first and foremost, they posted a picture of the six leaf clover, so you know she's not full of shit. First and foremost, I'm assuming this explosion was not actually about the clover. This was about however many years of being exposed to your narcissism finally bottling up and exploding like Mount Krakatoa. Yeah. It's update. I gave the six leaf clover back. Oh, good.
That's pretty much the entire update.
Good.
And then it's just she does understand she was the asshole.
Good. Writing the entire thing out didn't make her realize it. A bunch of strangers on the internet, I'm assuming in the comments, had to tell her. Well, it's going to be hard to top the six leaf clover. But
I was like in bed reading that the other night, and I was like trying so hard not to burst out laughing because you were asleep.
I was asleep. This must have been a rarity. When was
Maybe
this?
You weren't asleep. I just assumed.
I was
you
going to say,
were
when was
asleep.
this? I didn't know I did that. Insomnia is fun. Okay, next one. Superb Invite 1606. Am I the asshole for not communicating during my daughter's procedure? So recently, my 2-year-old had an endoscopy to diagnose possible celiac disease. That day, I had to travel to another town and was highly stressed. What was supposed to be a 2 to 3 hour visit ended up closer to 5. I also have a pre-kindergarten child that I needed picked up. 2 o'clock hit and I was still an hour away. Luckily, my husband was able to take off work and go pick him up. However, during all this, the only person I was texting updates to was my husband, her dad. I didn't text anyone else. My mom, her grandmother, is pissed at me that I was not communicating with her about what was going on. When I did finally land at home at 5, I texted her a short update about it. The next day, she comes over and accuses me of kidnapping my children from her. She told me that she had been so upset and having a panic attack at work because I didn't text her during the procedure or immediately after, that she was so upset and angry she drank a whole bottle of wine and passed out drunk to sleep. Well, I don't think that last part's you probably could have just shot her, hey, everything's good. Quick little text, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Could have avoided a lot of this, but I don't think the wine is your fault. Let me add, I had stopped talking to her a couple days before because she had made a political comment and it pissed me off. Can we stop cutting family members off because we don't agree with their politics? Can we stop doing that? If they're inappropriate with their politics and shove them down your throat, which I guarantee a quote-unquote comment is not the case here, that's one thing. But if they mention something and that's it, you people need to get the fuck over it. I'm sorry. The world does not agree with you on everything. That's just how it is. Not everyone's going to see eye to eye with you on everything. You're going to have to learn. Unless that political comment was saying they want to exterminate whatever group you're a part of, you're just going to have to live with the fact that some people see the world through a different lens than you, and that's okay. As far as this, no, I don't think you're the asshole, but you probably this thing says evidently they voted and said she's not the asshole. I think she could have shot the mom a text. What do you think? I would have shot my mom a text. Everything's good.
I mean, I don't think she necessarily has to. I'm sure that wasn't the first thing on her mind.
I don't think she has to, but if someone was texting me asking me, hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? They would have gotten at least a reply out of me.
Yeah, but the mom didn't have to go psycho.
Oh, no, I
on her and
completely
say
agree.
that she kidnapped her.
Oh, no, the
kids.
mom's nuts. The mom's a lunatic and a drunk. But, I mean, this could have been avoided, at least this situation.
She could have texted her back, but it's just, she didn't have to.
Yeah. But here's my thing. Here's why I'm more inclined to say that the author is the asshole here. Because this wasn't an honest mistake. You were intentionally ignoring your mother because she votes differently than you. And that's what kicked this off.
Yep, that's true. Adding that little detail, it does make a difference.
That's what kicked this off. You couldn't put politics aside for 2 seconds because people die when they go under anesthesia, especially if it's the first time they've been under it. They could be allergic to it or whatever. That happens. Things go wrong in surgeries. You can't put politics aside for 2 seconds to let your mom know, hey,
sometimes they don't do blood work correctly.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, my 2-year-old is, your 2-year-old grandkid is fine. just a quick little text. Everything went fine. We're on our way back. Everything went fine. We just got home. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. Could have done that, but you couldn't put politics aside. And the fact that you make your political views your entire personality, like the last person made four-leaf clovers their entire personality, has gotten you into a situation that, well, yes, the end result was not your fault. The fact that it was not avoided was your fault. So I think you're kind of an asshole here. Everyone sucks. Can you play that everybody involved in this story sound? If that's the perfect time for it. Or does it not work?
I believe everyone involved in this story should die.
There you go. Perfect. That's how we think about that one. Last one, anonymous member. What's the Facebook group? It's cropped. Do we not know?
Let me find it.
While she's looking for it, this last segment here is brought to you by Hot Salt. Hot Salt's a combination of Mediterranean sea salt, scorpion pepper, Carolina Reaper, and ghost pepper. Hot Salt goes great on everything. And if you go to firecracker.farm and use the promo code BASED, like the title of the show, you'll save 10% off your order at the checkout. Go enhance your cooking experience right now with Hot Salt. A little bit of Hot Salt goes a long way. It's the last seasoning you'll ever need. Firecracker.farm, not .com, .org, or .net. Firecracker.farm, F-A-R-M. With the promo code BASED, you'll save 10% off your order at the checkout. Hot Salt is made on a family farm with love right here in the United States. And if you go to firecracker.farm and use the promo code BASED, you'll save 10% off your order at the checkout. Did you find it?
No, but it was posted in like a wedding shaming group I'm in, so I'm assuming it was from like a wedding
Excellent
group.
All right. Last one. Anonymous member on Facebook in a group that we don't know. Hi, everyone. I'm in a rough patch right now. My FH, what is that?
Future husband.
Okay. Who I am supposed to marry on August 30th wants to reschedule our wedding because his sister is having a housewarming this weekend. And I have planned this wedding since last year before she bought a house. And now we're a few days out and there is a lot of tension and not a lot of satisfaction in this issue. Any advice? And his family won't be able to make it due to the housewarming. Wow. At least you know where you stand on the pecking order. I mean, look, so you guys booked? There's got to be something we don't know here. This woman's got to be cheating on him or something, right? Like, because you book a wedding typically more than a year in advance. You start sending invitations, save the dates, you let everybody know when it is, and it's pretty concrete in terms of the date. A housewarming party... You don't have, guys, believe it or not, when you buy a house, you get to keep it for longer than just the housewarming party sex. You can actually have a housewarming party afterwards if you want to. Several months even, if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, she said she's been planning it a year, so I think there's like some further background information going on that she's not providing.
I need more information here. There's something else going on. There's no way the entire family's like, yeah, we're just going to throw a housewarming party on your wedding date and we're all going to go there unless there's something we don't know.
Yeah, with his family.
Yeah, I'm going to refrain from a rare case. I'm going to refrain from making a judgment on this one here, because there's not enough information for me to form an educated opinion. And this show is all about educated opinions. We don't want any uneducated opinions coming on the show. That has been our show. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we get out of here for his family?
I think we should go 4-leaf clover hunting.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Or potentially 6.
How many leaves can you get on a clover?
I don't know. But, I think for someone as obsessed as her, I think pretending to, put together 3-leaf clovers and give her a 6-leaf clover, I think that's a good way to fuck with her.
Be a good prank.
Yeah.
It sure would. It's all I know is the Metallica song, the 4-leaf clover. That's all I don't know where to look for them. I've probably seen one. I don't know. I just remember my grandma giving me, it was either a 3-leaf clover or a 4-leaf clover when I was a kid. I don't know why that memory sticks out in my head, but it does. Anyway, that's been our show. We'll see you Saturday. We got all kinds of fun stuff to talk about. The Huskers are going to be 3-0 too, and Terrence Bud Crawford is going to knock that punk ass bitch Canelo Alvarez out for the good old US of A. Hopefully Netflix doesn't crash. We'll see you then. Cheat on your taxes, not your spouse, and stay based.